millions of people have recently begun compressing their meals into tight windows, skipping breakfast entirely, and claiming they have more energy than ever. Intermittent fasting focuses exclusively on timing, treating the clock as the primary metabolic lever rather than the ingredient list. In a typical modern schedule, food consumption starts at sunrise and continues until right before bed. This keeps the digestive system active almost every hour we are awake. When we eat, blood sugar rises, triggering an upward spike in the hormone insulin. Across a 16-hour day of frequent snacking, this insulin curve plateaus at a high level. It never returns to baseline, keeping the body in a storage state. A body that is constantly fed acts like an engine running without a pit stop. Without a break from digestion, cells rarely get the downtime required to perform basic internal maintenance. When the body goes without calories for an extended period, the internal chemical environment begins to rearrange itself. Without food, the insulin curve on this timeline gradually descends into the fasted state. This low insulin level acts as a metabolic toggle. At this intersection, the body stops relying on recently eaten food and begins accessing stored body fat for energy. While in this low insulin state, the body initiates a cleanup process. It begins to identify, repair, and clear out damaged cells, a maintenance cycle that is typically suppressed during digestion. This transition can improve insulin sensitivity in those with metabolic resistance and may reduce markers of inflammation that impact heart health. Initial studies also suggest that these cellular repair phases may support cognitive function and long-term brain health. By stepping away from constant digestion, the body redirects its limited energy resources towards these processes of repair and optimization. You can trigger this fasted state by organizing your day into specific timing windows. The 12-12 method divides the day perfectly in half: 12 hours of eating, 12 hours of fasting. Advanced schedules like 16-8 expand the fasting segment further. Others choose a 5-2 weekly structure, significantly reducing calories for 2 non-consecutive days. Success depends on strict adherence during the fast. Stick to only water, plain black coffee, or unsweetened tea. During the eating window, focus on nutrient-dense whole foods and lean proteins to replenish the body. This schedule creates a hard boundary that naturally limits late-night snacking and mindless eating. By shrinking the time available for consumption, many people find their total intake stabilizes without the need to log every individual meal. Fasting is an intentional, planned pause, which is biologically distinct from involuntary starvation. Furthermore, skipping a single morning meal does not cause the metabolism to stall or crash. Fears regarding muscle loss are generally unearned. Muscle mass can be safely preserved during fasting windows, as long as you maintain regular strength training and consume enough protein during your eating hours. However, fasting is not for everyone. It should be avoided by children, pregnant women, individuals with a history of eating disorders, and those taking specific medications that require food. During the first few days of adaptation, it is common to experience temporary fatigue, headaches, or irritability as the body learns to transition between fuel sources. While fasting is a potent physiological tool, it cannot compensate for a low-quality diet. The nutritional value of the food you eat remains just as important as the time you spend avoiding it. True health is built on sustainable consistency. A timed eating window works best when it is paired with the non-negotiable foundations of whole foods, quality sleep, and regular movement.